Let's have another go at some color and texture. Hello everyone, welcome to Piedra Designs. This week what I've got mounted up in the lathe is a piece of juniper. It's about 7 inches long, and when we get it rounded down we should be somewhere around 3 or 3¼ inches in diameter. This piece has been kicking around in the shop here for quite some time. We've lost the purple color in the heartwood, but still smells very strongly like juniper. There were some minor cracks running the length of it. I've put some super glue in those, not worried about trying to fill them, but just not wanting them to get any deeper into here. I thought this week what we'd try to do is maybe just turn up a simple little vase and then maybe try some more carving, texturing, coloring, something like that. Anyway, let's start turning. Get it rounded down. We're going to start out with the lathe running at about 1500 RPM. All right, we're sanded up to 220. I don't know how well you guys can see it on the camera here. I've got some very light pencil lines in here. I'm gonna carve that out. I wanted to do something with the bug holes and little chip out there that wouldn't sand out, and these cracks, just kind of disguise those a little bit. Gonna be using the Grizzly rotary tool with the carving bit, and we're just gonna texture this up a little bit. All right, so we've got that carved and textured up now, and I've hit it with a little bit of sandpaper to get rid of the worst of the fuzzy bits from the carving. Gonna give it a little coat of sanding sealer now, kind of act as a primer base for the paint we're gonna put on here. All right, that sanding sealer's all dried out, and we're ready to start putting some color on here. Just to get away from my fetish for black color, I asked my wife, and she suggested maybe a blue. So I've got a little bit of this Apple Barrel 2 blue paint mixed up. It seemed a little thick, so I put just a skosh of some flow medium in it. That's a highly scientific measurement, a skosh. I'm not worried about the blue getting down into the texture. We're going to do something else down in that texturing that will cover the blue without any problem, or I hope it will. Okay, we'll let that dry out and get a second coat on it. So that blue's had some time to dry. It's not probably fully cured, but it's dry enough to continue on. We're going to go with a little white now, and I've been playing with this. Going to try to just dry brush a little bit of white on there onto the blue. So I'm not super happy with that white. I got quite thick there and a little better on most of the other spots. So I may have to come back and try to make some of those thicker spots on these other solid parts. But right now we're going to start with the textured stuff, and we're going to put metallic silver on there. I'm going to try my hand. I'm going to try free-handing this and hopefully keep it off of this. If you saw my last video, I taped the piece and then carved through the tape, and then I was able to not have to worry about paint getting where I didn't want it. But we're gonna try this freehand. Okay, so we got it done. There's our little vase with different color than black this time. We did some blue with some metallic silver in the texturing, and then a little dry brushing of white on top of the blue. One thing I did notice with only sanding up to the 220 grit and then using the flow medium in the paint, I did end up still with some scratches on there. And because I thought the paint was going to cover it, I didn't worry about finish sanding with the grain. So I don't know how well the camera's picking any of that up with the glare, but we did get a little bit of the white in the dry brushing going across grain. But I think overall it still looks pretty good. We came out just shy of 6 inches tall. Here at the widest part, it's about 3 5/8, and up here at the top, it's about 2 3/8 in diameter. I wasn't able to get all the way down and get rid of the mark in the bottom from the tip of the Forstner bit. I was already extending a little too far over the tool rest with the #1 hollower, and I just didn't feel like pushing my luck going any farther with that. Anyway, that's the video for this week. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. But either way, drop me a comment below. Let me know what you think. If you haven't already done so, please be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the little notification bell, and that way you won't miss when I drop a new video. Check out my successes or failures. From Piedra Designs, thanks for watching.